Hello, this is Yoda from Dominations, coming to you on October 28th, 2016, with a quick update and a First World War attack. So, as you can see in the middle here, we have a lot of updates. This weekend's sale is the traps, and so I have right now 8 workers on traps, and as soon as my factory finishes in just over 3 hours, I'm going to put another 4 on the traps, so I'll have 8 workers on, or 12 workers in totals on traps. And of course my stable's continuing its update, over 8 days left on that. And so we'll just continue to work on traps so that the spikes will be all updated to the maximum industrial age, and I'll have 3 out of my 5, I guess they turn into, I think, barbed wire Miakaela. And they will be, 3 out of the 5 will be updated to max, and 2 will just be 1 level under. And that's where we are for the weekend. So, what we are doing? Well, first change is I have moved alliances. I've moved up to the Eminent Domain from Treefort. It's a related sister city or alliance. And so for this first attack, I'm going to look if I can get some revenge for Crazy Cats on number 24. Unfortunately, I don't have a screenshot to see, so we're going to go in a bit blind, but that's okay. So let's have a look at number 24. So it's using all of the real estate, but nothing hiding or anything in the corners. So let's look at this again. 133, it's an industrial age. So I'm looking, we got level 9 generals, so nothing overly to be concerned about. Next thing I look at is the mortars, and they are all back on, I guess, Enlightenment age. Same with the redoubts. We go to the heavy cavalry, and that's all, yep, that's all on ponies. There is no air defenses. The garrisons are upgraded, I guess also to, I'm not quite sure what level that is, to be honest with you, but that's okay. So everything is sort of EA from the looks of it for the most part. So I'm not overly concerned with the defenses going to outright kill me right away, and there's no bunker. So one of the suggestions that were made to me last time, if I got no bunkers and I don't have tanks, that I bring in extra sabotage rather than betrayal. Except I've looked at this team, and the team has global aid, so I'm betting dollars to donuts that this town center has a howitzer. Until I can get my sabotage working properly, I'm bringing my betrayal, that I can then betrayal the howitzer if I don't get the timing correct on the sabotage. So here's the plan. I'm looking at dropping here. So this is going to be my drop, and I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to watch, and I'm going to look at sabotaging here as my second. And what I expect is the troops are going to sort of clean out this stuff, and hopefully they'll get the fort also. And then I'm going to look at rallying. Once this building down, I'm going to do a location rally right there. And the reason is that then I'm going to be able to get that mortar, that, and that. And the one thing I got to remember when I rally, the other thing I'm going to do, number 4, is I'm going to protect. So I'm going to protect everybody. And so that will then start cleaning. This should have cleaned out. And then I can look at maybe seeing how we can do. We can either push through. Probably that's the best thing to do. I can then look at, if I need to, I'll sabotage sort of this and stop this mortar. And so that would be my 5th move in there. And that would use. The other thing I might need, depending on how long it takes my troops while I think of it, and I should think about that too, is I look at sabotaging here. If the town center has not fallen, I'm going to look at sabotaging on the other side, close to the 18 seconds, stopping that mortar, and then looking at moving in. So that's the game plan. Let's clean this up a little. There we go. Okay, no problem. You know what? We also need to get the generals, but let's just have a quick look. So it's 39 to 29. They've, of course, got lots of hits to go. This is an early in the war. And just likewise, we've got a lot, but look at all those 5 stars. Wow. They're not messing around. It's always a little nervous coming first time to an alliance, your first hit. You don't want to sort of mess it up royally, but you know what? We do our best and we learn from it. So we're going to take Joan, and we're going to take Alexander, going with 8 artillery, 2 tanks, 37 shooters, 4 cleanup, my 3 planes, my mercs, and also howitzers. And on, we've got 3 sabotage, 1 betrayal, and 1 protect. Okay. Attack. So everything green, everything looks good. Attack. There we go. And what I want to do is just line this up so I can get access to everything. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to zoom in so that everything is just sort of right there and makes it easier to do the drop. And I also would suggest that I start from my mercs and work in. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go mercs, that, general. There we go. So everything's working well. Now we're going to look at rallying. There we go. And as soon as everybody gets in, do the protect. And now I can move back out. Drop a few of these guys. Yeah, I'm not wanting to. Okay. So that worked. We got the crown, or quick victory. Now, here we go. This was what I figured. Is we will look at this protecting there. Now I'm not quite sure why all my troops or shooters are down there, but we break into exactly what I thought we would do. And this is working out very well. Quite happy. Okay, now I am out of that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my plane to take out this mortar. That's really the big thing that is going to hurt the troops. There we go. And I got to watch these guys. I'm going to now just take out my cannon down here while I watch up top to make sure nothing hurts these guys. And we just continue to clean up. We got a minute and a half left, so lots of time. And there should really be no issue here. And while I'm actually at it, we're going to do cleanup crew. We're going to drop them right in here so they can do some cleanup. And there we go. Everything went according to plan. I did my sabotages. I did all of my tactics. I think it really helped zooming in to do the drop and focus on the drop, and that seemed to work, so I'm going to continue to play around with that. Because one of the things I think in the previous attacks that have slowed me down is my drops, and I really got to improve my drops. All right. Well, that's a nice way to start. Okay, let's just retrain everybody for not a lot of losses, so that's always good. I only used 4 of my tactics, saved the betrayal, and we'll get those. And how badly are my generals hit? Oh, don't want to do that. Generals. Lost Alexander, or pretty much, although it didn't show it lost, and I only 8 hours on zone, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.